My spoiled brother, M25, wasted his life on gaming. Now he wants me, F27, to save him. My little brother has always been treated like a baby. I grew up with the expectation of having to do well in school, working part-time, and planning for the future. He got everything handed to him on a silver platter. If he wanted something, he would just get it. Expensive toys, the latest gaming console, even a homemade computer when he decided he needed to become a streamer. My parents would just say he was still finding his passion whenever I complained that he never had to work for something. He never found his passion, at least, not in the way that everyone means. He was glued to a screen for decades, spending all his money on games, streaming gear, and online subscriptions. He was going to make it big, he'd say, even though he barely ever actually worked at it. He never held a job, never contributed around the house, and whenever someone gave him the suggestion to do something besides gaming, he said they were not encouraging. My parents subsidized everything, his equipment, his living expenses, even the debt on his credit card when he went and kept buying things he did not need. Now he's broke, and reality has finally set in. His credit cards are all maxed out, his car was repossessed, and after years of rescuing him, my parents have finally had enough. They told him he has to take care of himself. And now, for the first time in his life, he's calling me. The same brother who never once called me when I was lost, who rolled his eyes at my saying I worked, who laughed at me for wasting my life at the job. Now he is seeking my help. He promises me he only wants to live temporarily until he can get on his feet. He promises that he's serious about getting a job, but I know where this is going. He'll be lounging in my apartment all day, pretending to look for work while he waits for the next handout. And when I finally tell him no, I'll be the bad guy. My parents are begging me to take him in. They say just until he gets his life together, as if he hasn't been doing that for years already. They remind me that he is my brother, as if that in itself should be enough. I know what I should do. I know accepting him will only be for the worst. But there is something that still keeps holding me back. Because even after all the bitterness, he is family. And cutting him off completely seems unthinkable. What do I do?